Okay, now I think I'm good. Hopefully. Hopefully I should check. Hey, hi all, I'm Game 64 and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. Last time we we met and defeated Gexus in battle and made our way to Iron Island. And along having a very close encounter with our rival. Today we're gonna finish our trek through Iron Island. Okay. And see, trek through Iron Island, get our next gym badge, and gym badge, and explore the world with the HM, and explore the world with our HM for strength and stuff, along with continuing the story. And as you can see from the title, we're also gonna attempt to collect a certain Pokemon that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Now let me just get my thing going. One sec, gotta okay, show menu, put full screen, switch back to full screen, and okay, here we go. Now let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, if you looked at my channel earlier, I actually did react to the Nintendo Direct today, and it was fine. Fine. Not really anything like major that was new. Yeah, at least not anything that like kind of made me crazy excited for it. No, we did not get the Steel X that time. Overall, I had a good time. Had a good time, though. No, I'm not gonna talk about it. Not gonna talk about the places. Not gonna worry about any of that. I'm looking forward to what I'm looking forward to. Specifically, Kirby, another Sakurai Direct. Specifically, Kirby, another Sakurai Direct, and Pokemon. Which I said, oh heck yeah, I can try that again. Which I say I'm looking forward to Pokemon, but I'm still very cautiously optimistic. I'm not gonna say. Basically, I don't trust the game until we see it and play it for ourselves. In a final release build. Because after the disaster that was Scarlet and Violet, who knows what the final product is gonna be like. They really like to do Mega Forbes. They all look pretty cool, and I'm happy that that Raichu is finally getting some attention. Finally getting some more attention with having 2 Megas. If any Pokemon is gonna get another double set of Megas, it would be Pikachu. Oh, come on. Stop, no, please stop! Thanks, Lucario. Everybody say thank you to Lucario. It's kind of a double-edged sword here. On one hand, if you're going for a specific Pokemon, it's easier since you have 2 options. On the other hand, with Lucario causing a problem, it's gonna be harder for you to not knock them out. I If you look down there, it looks like we got some Team Galactic ones. Other ones we're gonna need to deal with. You know, I think I'll stay around here a little bit longer to see if I can try to get Steelix at least one more time. I think I'm gonna try and like knock out Lucario so I can just focus on catching the Steelix. Yeah, since out of all the rare Pokemon, actually, yeah, off the top of my head, that's the only other rare Pokemon I know of that we're gonna find here. Like we have Steelix, we have Pokemon the Fugo Ironworks, which more of a rare area, less of a rare Pokemon. It's Feebas, which we'll attempt to get today. Today, that's going to be a. That's going to be a challenge in all of itself. But hey, we got Steelix again. Staraptor, kill Lucario. Lucario. On the bright side, all these trainers only have one Pokemon on them, so just kill Lucario, please. Please. I'm sorry, I don't need your help here. You're more of a hindrance. Oh, you don't get experience for that. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. It is your teammate. I can swap out the Bubble, so Bubbles can take care of the Graveler. I think I can learn Dragon Breath. It's kind of a random move, but I like it. Even though, yeah, no, that would not be a good move to actually teach a Steelix. Teach a Steelix since it's the physical attacker and defensive Pokemon. It would, but so cool. Oof. Type coverage. I don't get why I'm yawning. I took a nap before this. I guess I did go on a walk, and that's why I'm not at 6 instead of 5, but yeah. Anyway, let's just go chuck some balls. One, two. Ah, it's gonna be. And I got Sandstorm. Does Patera have Leech Seed right now? No, I wanted him to learn it. Yes, he does. Let's swap over to him. Now the Sandstorm won't affect us, and we need Leech Seed to slowly whittle down his health. Oh, if I'd rather play it safe and take my time with this instead of just going... Instead of accidentally knocking him out. Now, so yeah, just go slow and steady. Slow and steady to try and catch him. Keep throwing dust balls, since that's the best ball we got for this scenario. Oh. Nah, that's fine, that's fine. Honestly, for a brief moment during the direct today, I was kind of thinking like, are they actually going to release Galaxy 3? But now instead it's just instead they did release Galaxy 1 and 2, which I'm just confused by. I'm just very confused by, since since one, we already got a re-release of Mario Galaxy 1 with 3D All-Stars and Autos, and 2, yay, got him. Got it. And 2, when you look at the prices, it's more expensive. It was more expensive. It was cheaper to buy it via 3D Autos than it is to buy it nowadays. That is kind of dumb. But hey, we got Steelix. Fuck. Soon as I did, I just instantly turned around and just turned around. I caught him, and then I realized that I need to come back. I need to go back through Iron Island again to get the Lucario egg. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a lot of clips I gotta go through and edit. And I just spent a lot of time this weekend working on that. And on the bright side, at the very least, we don't need to come back and grab the elixir, I guess. It's better since it's a 10% encounter instead of a 10% encounter. And all the other Pokemon we see here, we can just capture later on. Later on if we wanted to. Like, I know we see Gravelers up until the... Heck yeah, up until we go to Spark Mountain. And so we really don't need to worry about capturing him now. Or her. I don't want to assume. Okay, let's just... Okay, so now that we got the... Now that we got the Steelix, let's focus on getting out of here. So we can go... Maybe so we can go around the region and get all those berries that are currently growing. Unlike last time, I didn't have a chance, since we were in the middle of a dungeon last time, I didn't have a chance to exit out and go like do honey trees and all my usual pre-stream stuff. So I won't bore you guys with that today, though. I'll probably mess with them as we walk around the region. I don't want to have that take up its own time slot, you could say. A pretty cool combo, Medicham and a Toxic Book. The Lucario using Bone Clip in the anime is definitely one of my favorite things. I'm pretty sure he was given it just for the anime. So I can also see its reasoning because of like Anubis and mummies. How did I forget the name of mummies? Huh. Steven, you need some love. And might as well look at Steelix. No, it's lonely. Very finicky. Blockhead, that's a good ability. Yeah. It's a Steelix. I'm gonna put up a repel. Oh, oh. Yeah, change up my moveset, and that is not a good moveset for dealing with these guys. Oh yeah, what? You're about to evolve, and then we can like really change up your moveset. But good idea, good idea. Okay, sadly the repels don't auto reuse until Gen 5. Gen 5, so that's gonna be a... Oh wait, and the way repels work is that if your Pokemon's the same or higher level than a Pokemon in your area, you're still gonna get encounters. Okay, now we should be fine. And if we're not, we can take him out one shot. Ooh, the Iron Plate. The text engraved in the back of the obtained plate. 3 beings were born to bind time and space. Time, space, and antimatter. Or distortion. Which, I was not gonna hope that would be the shiny stone. Not yet. I think that's at the very end of the dungeon. Now we got 2 ace trainers. Ace trainers. Not quite the boss of the dungeon, but still a tough fight. Yep, a very tough fight. 6v6. Quaxa! And Lopunny! Okay, so Ice Fang and Quaxa. Kari will hopefully attack Lopunny. Lopunny will have a fighting type move. Robots are pretty fast. Haha! Well, let's try strength. Let's try strength with some pure power. And what is that looking like? Oh, 110 at 101 attack now. Nice. And 101 speed. Yeah, that's great. Got a Medicham. I don't think. I don't remember what Quagsire ability is. I don't think it's. You know, I'll play it safe and just use strength again. In case it's like a water absorb or something. I don't think he has it though. Either way, I believe Lucario should be able to knock out this Medicham. No, I was wrong. Oh, that's right. That's right. Psychic. And there goes Bubbles! Hanging in the by a thread. Ooh, now that's a good question. I think I am gonna swap out. Yeah, I think I am gonna swap out. If it wasn't for the if Bubbles wasn't intimidated, I would go for a crunch. But since Dark does intimidate, it's better to swap out for Abyss. And hopefully Medicham will use high jump kick again. Okay, they're duking it out and knocked out Lucario. I guess it's up to me. I think that was a 67. 27, what was I thinking earlier? 66. Okay. I should burn style after. Oh, wait. Hidden Facade. Okay then. I don't think Abyss can take a hit. Let's send in my Otto after weaken their defenses, so weaken their defenses. Oh, offenses, I mean. What I love about Pokemon that I can be very smart with it. But like I love to analyze and just really think about how how my battle strategy goes. Because even when it's just like kind of simple, it's just fun to overthink sometimes. Okay. Out of the two, let's take care of. Let's use that on. So, no, yeah, let's just take out that Machamp. Machamp, it's already used Calm Mind twice. Well, yeah. Shouldn't need to worry about her that much. Does combat or fly? 90 base power, 120. Yeah, let's just go pure power, pure strength. Close combat, neutral damage. Damage. Defeat the Staraptor. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes just the good old neutral damage is all you need. That's kind of why I do really like normal type so much, because all the attacks, but for the most part, the attacks are gonna always deal neutral. Are gonna deal neutral damage. And it's almost always guaranteed a hit. Let's go, Steven! One or two Pokemon, a Hippopotas. Interesting that the final two Pokemon you bring out are your lower level one. But I'm guessing you. But, you know, I guess that kind of makes sense. When you're back against the wall, that's really all you have left. Well, not really lower level, but lower formed. Go. Yeah, Steven is gonna live. Good job, Steven. You fought strong. Not strong. But Totero should be able to take him out. Let's go. But they're first off with one mighty earthquake. There goes Kalia. Oh, and not quite. Yeah, what the heck? Rock smash. I imagine he does it with like the little, and he does that with like the little walks around his cheeks. He like runs up and like smash him with that. All right. All right, that was a good fight. Good fight. And now we've reached the climax. I think I'll keep the same now. Yeah, I'll send in Steven first. At least get some like switch training. Actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do just that. I get it now. You're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you may have, but I don't want to bring you any trouble into the mine. Yeah, we're Team Galactic. We'll take all the Pokemon we want. Isn't that right, partner? Yeah, you said it, brother. So, what are we gonna do? We're abducting all the Pokemon from this rusted out iron ice. To share the joys and all the sorrows? That is how Pokemon trainers and Pokemon live, Sinnoh. I won't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, Kay. This is one battle we can't lose. Team Galactic 1 and 2. Another 6v7. Yeah, but since the Team Galactic, the Pokemon are going to be a bit weaker than the last fight. That's right, though I think, though again, that's in overall forms, not really in overall level. The Lucario here was pretty good. Pretty good, especially with... Good. Oh, so close. Oh, that would be super effective nowadays. Just imagine, like, in universe, like, why did that hurt Steven? Like, he was sort of like, man, Steven really did not like that attack. Yeah, no, I can't wait to get that shiny down. I want him to evolve as soon as possible, so we get the most benefit out of level ups. Is that how it works? I don't think I've ever actually figured it out if that's how it works. And a Pokemon can evolve is a Pokemon that can evolve if a Pokemon is it okay? So, is it objectively better to let a Pokemon evolve as soon as possible? Oh, so for example, if we have a Magikarp, a level 90, like is a level 99 Magikarp that evolves into a Gyarados objectively better than a level than a level than a level 100 Magikarp, than a level 100 Gyarados that evolved at level 20. Assuming they'll have the exact same IVs, EVs, like not taking EVs, IVs, natures, any of that into account. Is there any difference between a Magikarp that evolves from level 99 that evolves at level 100 from 99, or Magikarp that evolves from level 20 and evolves at level 20 and the Gyarados is then trained to level 100? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. This battle has been just going fine. None of our Pokemon have been fully evolved. And now Steven's level 56. I wanna cry, my heart is shattered. They're too tough to handle. What a combination. Stop it! I said stop. Your combination is so sick. Both of you and your Pokemon. Let's beat it, partner. You said it, brother. We don't even know what Team Galactic's big plan is anyway. Thanks, you really helped me out. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Would you take it with you? Yes. Thank you, but you don't have room to take one of Pokemon? Alright, then I'll wait here for you. Yeah. Yeah, now we gotta go back through the entire dungeon to get that egg. Get that egg. Womp womp. Didn't take that long though with repels, and on the bright side, we not only get a shiny stone, but we also get an achievement. The metal kit. Oh, do we? Do we gotta come back here? I do know this room is important. But let me check the website real quick. Oh wow, I got a lot of likes. That's what I want to heck yeah. Let's see, retro achievements. That's it, one of the memories. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so one sec. Like, let me look this up real quick so I can make sure I get it right. Because that's what you asked. Okay, let's see if I can get this done just by like just by taking a glance at it. Okay. Like here. That is not gonna work. Okay. Okay, one sec. Okay, one sec. Let me exit and enter the room. At the wall mat, let's finally. Let's finally evolve Steven. So beautiful. Welcome to the team, Togekiss. Yo, finally fully evolved. Okay, so first we're gonna put on a repel. Just to make sure we don't get, make sure we have a repel on. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Solve the Registeel puzzle. We can't actually complete Registeel puzzle. We cannot actually complete this. We cannot actually obtain the Reggies or Regigigas in this playthrough, since I do not have access to Pokemon Emerald in order to get the Reggies, to summon Regigigas in order to get the Reggies. It's very stupid, but it's very stupid. Yeah, but the point is we can't do that. So what we need to do is basically repeat our steps and follow and solve the puzzle in quotes in order to get the achievement. So yeah. Are the steelets in the box? I'll probably make a short about that. I think I'll make a short about all three of those once we obtain them. Once you attain all of them. I'm like going over like, okay, so if you want to get, because that's a very, that's definitely a very niche retro achievement. Yeah, that's something I feel like a lot of people would not even think about trying. But alright, now we gotta set sail back to Iron Island in order to get another new Pokemon. Whee! I think do you? No, you're not. Okay. For a second, I thought he would be in that house, but no, he's all the way at the bottom. Gotta go through the entire dungeon again. Which isn't that bad when you have, Whiphells. Also, sadly, Togekiss actually cannot learn any new moves now. Because for whatever reason, I never understood this design idea. But once a stone evolution, with very few exceptions, including the Eevees, once a Pokemon who evolves to be a stone, they cannot learn any new moves. I never got that design detail. Thanks, you really helped me out. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Would you like to take it with you? Yes, please. Thanks. I'd like you to show the Pokemon inside that egg all sorts of new places. Spending time with you was very enjoyable. I intend to test my skills in another places from now on. Let's meet again. Take care on our way out. So yeah, now we got a new Pokemon egg. And we won't be using this Pokemon during this journey, but it could be useful. But it could be useful to use later on in post-game stuff. And of course, oh my Golbat! You know what, Golbat? Golbat, you seem pretty excited to be here. Be here getting the ball. Yeah, sorry. Done. Huh. I guess that wasn't me. The game kind of like looked it out there for a second. Go back to my Pokemon. No. And with that, let's keep the egg in our party for a little bit. But as we... Actually, no, we'll put it back in the PC. See while we get the gym badge. See while we get the gym badge. But first, let's go teach our new friends some new moves. Anything specific? Blue. Why not? Yeah, sorry. That's it. On to the top scale. We'll probably teach Pokemon to move. You can teach Steven You can now learn Sky Attack, Extreme Speed, Sphere, and Air Slash. Sky Attack is the strongest flying type move. And it has a high critical hit ratio. And it makes the Pokemon flinch. Wow, that's insane. I never knew it could do all that. Or at least never realized it. Let me check something. I know Togekiss is more of a special attacker. That's pretty much why I wanted to use them. Let's see, what is that looking like? The attack set is very low. Very low. Yet no, it's not worth it. At least in my opinion, not worth it. The green feed is also cool because it's one of the highest priorities in the game. Also, it's great because it never misses. But we're gonna go with Air Slash. Air Slash is just it's just a solid stab option. Yes, let's learn it over 10. I would learn Orsphere also, but Staraptor already has a fighting type move, and it would just feel like I'm stepping over. It would just feel weird to have two normal flying types, but for flying and fighting stab, you know, for fighting and flying ability, you know. Another Wakam Berry. And overall, Togekiss is definitely gonna learn other moves like Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and I don't know what the last move's gonna be. Maybe Psychic. Psychic. Basically, they're gonna be our coverage. Yep. Speaking of those coverage moves, let's head over to Veilstone City. What do I have on me already? Thunder, honestly, having a Rain Dance actually would be really good. Silverwind? Can Togekiss learn Silverwind? Yes! Let's go with that. So that's a little different. A little different. Gives us another way to deal with psychic types. I'm still gonna need default core bits, so sadly I'll have to keep that on. But I will give Togekiss Flamethrower if I have the cash for it. And sadly, no, we are not gambling today. We're gambling in a different way. Much here your coin. Very much here your coin. And so get. I don't remember how much it costs though. I think it costs like 12,000. No, 10,000. I think 24. Nope. Nope. Yep. 10,000. And this will take a moment. Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop playing on the version. I actually play Xenosaga on my personal time. I've been really, I've been really want to give the games a shot, and I don't know why I've been like not doing it. I even got a physical copy with the instruction manual. It's so cool. So cool to have that. And while I'm not paying 120, and there are very few games I would pay $120. I would pay like over $100 for. Very few. The only game I've done that so far has been Sparking Zero, which I say is worth. It. I've been really, I really like that game. Like that game, I care for DLC and everything. And I double up. Okay, let's go. Well, Togekiss wasn't gonna do much in the next year anyway, I guess. Next gym was at the Fort Hotel to shine. I'll do it later. But yeah, no. One thing I do want to get one day is a physical copy of Xenosaga 2 and 3. Wait, same with a physical copy of Xenogears. Yeah, just so I can have all the Xeno games. That would be so cool. If one feels to accept defeat, the path of victory shall reveal itself. Yep, here we have the Steel type gym. And with Torterra being a ground type. Oh, this will be fun. And the rest of my team can also back up too. I don't have Dotion on. I don't have friction on me. I just changed that. I should change that. I like having the team like fight. I like having the team. Whenever I fight a gym, I like having my full team there and not having any like substitutes or anything. And we can hatch this egg more efficiently afterwards. Let's just pop that over. Okay. And while we're in here, Amulet coin onto there. We are going to be making bank. We are going to be making bank today. That's why I should also put the EXP share on someone as well. So let's see. Let's put on Abyss since you're the only one not evolved yet. Not evolved yet, and since we can't fully evolve you, you're gonna stay as a Dusclops. Okay, which I just find interesting. Sadly, it's not sadly, we don't have the Eviolite item, so we can't take full use of a Dusclops. But I still just find it interesting to have a Pokemon that's not fully evolved on my team. Alright, now we have Worker Jackson with fresh meat, cold metallic meat. Yay. And here we go again. So yeah, this gym is literally just gonna be me. It's literally just gonna be me spamming the A button and A button, and honestly, I love it. This was the very first gym, for the very first time I managed to fully sweep a boss fight. Boss fight. Well. In this case, the entire gym was no threat to me whatsoever, and it felt great. So great as a kid. I felt like a god. Oh, that was unnecessary. Don't this, but I'm doing it anyway. Auntie, when going through Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, out of all the gyms, I'm kind of surprised this one stayed the same. I would think this one would be like an upgraded gym. I think I know most of the gyms stayed the same. The only ones that changed were Fantina, whose gym was, well, horrifying, I guess, is the correct word. Correct word for that, since you have to do math. I like math, but still, that's not a gym. That's like the laziest idea for a gym, that's solving math problems. Gardenia's gym was just the forest, which is like kind of a generic fourth mage, which definitely feels lazy, especially compared to the other ones. But it feels kind of generic. And the one we got in this game is a lot more creative. Hey, speaking of Pokemon that don't need to fully evolve, oh, one of my favorite things about the Sizzle line is that all three of them are each useful in their own way. Wait, they're all the same space stat total of 500, just distributed differently. Along with different typings. Oh heck yeah, Dada! Yeah, that's my boy! Oh, and he got the good! Oh yeah! Yeah, and not a friendship mechanic in sight. Woohoo! Yeah, in the newer games, like the newer games, if that happened, that would be like because of like the affection mechanic. But no, that's just pure. But no, that feels a lot better to me because it feels like it's Torterra. It feels like it's my Torterra doing their best, doing his best to try and survive the fight and make it through to the end. And less the game helping me out. If that makes any sense. And yes, I know they say like when happens like Torterra didn't want you to be sad, or Torterra got a critical hit and wants to be praised. Because those feel a bit added on. It feels like a little less genuine to me. I mean, I still appreciate it, like, I guess. I still appreciate it. It still makes me feel attached to my Pokemon. But having that happen in these games, in the older games, without the affection mechanic, feels a lot more personal. It feels a lot more like feels a lot more personal because you know there isn't a safety blanket there. Yeah, that was all Torterra. That was all your strategy and a little bit of luck. Also, so many defense IVs. Say that, but I think I might get special attack. I don't know. Alright, speaking of IVs, in the last session, I accidentally gave my Torterra speed, but his HP went up. I later learned that the reason that happens is because whenever you give a Pokemon a vitamin, it refreshes all their stats. Refreshes all the stats as if you leveled up. So if your Pokemon gained enough HP IVs for that stat to increase, and you didn't give them a vitamin, then the HP increased. And the HP increased. That's something I never knew. Something I never knew about. Definitely a bad choice to just activate a sandstorm. On the bright side, Torterra is gonna be on the bright. That kind of sucks. On the bright side, Torterra is gonna be put on the back foot after this gym. Since the next major area we're going to is ice. Is the snowy area and with the ice type gym leader. Yeah, so no matter what, Torterra was gonna take a bit of a backseat. That's it. So that's why I don't mind having basically sweep this gym. And picking up fun, I'd be out there having double the fun because you sweep this gym, you sweep the next gym. Yeah, this gym and the next gym. But Torterra only sweep this gym and the 8th gym. We battle. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. I tend to disagree, but I will say using like similar Pokemon. But I will say after using Torterra for so long, I do fully understand the strengths and weaknesses of Torterra and Staraptor. After using them for so long and having them be my partners. Okay. Okay, oh no, my little Timmy's. Oh no, my master strategy of spamming the A button isn't working. I need to use strategy. I have used the strategy. No, I should probably switch him out. This is good. Yeah, no, he's fine. He'll be fine. Especially with that. But especially if the next Bronzor, if she has one, has flame body instead of levitate. I was correct on the Bronzor. Was I correct on the ability? Nope. I should probably just swap him out. Okay, take a quick rest as we send in. Yeah. Yes, let's send in Abyss. in the abyss. Ghosts are scary, yo. Ghosts be spooky. Terrible. Willow whips. Yeah, I got 6 likes on that. On the post on my nothing post. Crazy. Okay, so we got that, and we just need some outright power. What's the highest attacking stat right now? Yep, yeah, I had a feeling it would be you, though, after. Yes, let's just knock him down with a strong attack. Attack. Sometimes the best option is just to go all out in the power department. I could throw out a different item too, something to better emphasize their attacking prowess. Offensive prowess. But hey, ooh, wow, so many crits. But hey, this is working just fine right now. I'm getting very lucky. Okay, I hope that luck continues for when we'll find the Feebas. Hey! Our final evolution! After all this time, the last Pokemon I needed for my original Pokedex. Dusclops. Welcome to the team. We are now fully evolved. Yes, you can learn Shadow Punch. Forget Astonished. That looks kind of sucks. Oh, he looks so cool. I really like his design. But now our team is fully here. Now all we need is the fulfill our movesets. Just in time for the gym leader. Yeah, I think I'll continue going with what I've been doing. Starting up by healing everyone. I think we'll just keep going the same. Probably end up sweeping by one. Dusclaw. The pressure is an ability, but and is finally coming into his own with his defensive nature. He's gonna be our wall, a supportive wall. Jotun, Abyss, Quick Ship, Abyss, Raptor, Steven, Bubbles, and Torterra. Let's do this. That's Olbug's gym badge. I see, you defeated my son. But that's no surprise, he still has much to learn. In place of my son work, I, Byron, will take your challenge. I love iron! Gym Leader Byron. Oh, that is really cool having having a father and son gym leader, and have them be two separate gyms in the game. Yeah, I really like that bit of world building. Flash cannon, that was gonna do a lot of damage. Damn it, but if Torterra can get his attack off, they'll fall like a stack of dominoes. Let's steal it. You may have incredibly high defenses, but Torterra has Earthquake. And you have Ice Fang! Oh gosh! My boy! Can you do it? Can you sweep the gym without having me needing to heal? There goes the Steelix. One last Pokemon. His love, Bastiodon! Oh, what's this? My last one. This is where we make our stand. Earthquake! Finish him off! And victory! Consider yourself doomed! We defeated Little Byron. My sturdy Pokemon defeated. You sure was that? You know what? Oh heck yeah! I gotta make that into a clip. Torterra's sweeping victory. You are strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. Having the Mind Badge enables you to use the hidden move Strength any time outside of battle. And now you have 6 gym badges. That means all Pokemon at level 70 will obey you without question. Here, take this as well. PM91. Flash Cannon. It's basically Shadow Ball, but for Flash Cannon. But for stereotypes. That's so much fun. So much fun. I love getting into character. I love getting into the spirit of things. But hey, now we got all 6 gym badge. Hi, babe. Hey, that's the Mind Badge. Get going. You're tough enough to consider becoming the Pokemon champ. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not gonna actually happen. Anyway, Kate, come with me to the library. We will do that in a bit. Let's go heal up and do a few things around the world real quick. But notably, I want to get a massage and do the lottery.
Where's my water? Oh.
You know, maybe I shouldn't be playing in the dark. That's a good idea. Okay. Will I win the lottery today? I wonder what the odds of this. You know what? I got no. I can look it up. Oh, hey, Kazza! Oh, the trade Pokemon, the in-game trade Pokemon. The last match, so we obtained an Ultra Ball and achievement. Where's my achievement? Does it pop up over here? Where's my achievement? Okay, no, seriously, what happened? Let me look this up. With my achievement. Okay, what's your achievements? I know there was one for getting. Oh, I did get it. I did get it. When any prize that you would allow, it just didn't pop up. So I did obtain it. It just didn't show up. But that was disappointing. Also a little scary. Because it's that cheap. But hey, okay, so that's good. I did get the achievement. Woohoo! And I want to add it. Let's put Abyss in the front. And then give some new items. I thought the projector would, like, you know, up the fences or something. Nothing of note. Yeah, let's give him a citrus berry. Why not? I don't need him with the EXP share. And let's go get that flamethrower HM along with a nice touch. Will we get the determination? That is an item in the game. That is an item in this game. Nope, we got the shiny powder. Not bad. It's gonna be kind of fun when we start doing contests and stuff, just to see everything we got for that. Alright, how much money do we got? Not that much, but should be enough. Yes, it should be enough. Not that much, but just enough to buy our way to victory. You know what? Yeah, I should probably give the Emma coin to Abyss since he's going to be in first for a minute. No, 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 no. TM number 35. 5. Perfect. Perfect. We needed some fire coverage. Who got flash cannon, I wonder? No one, okay. Flash cannon to move, I feel like should be a bit more available than it actually is. I really do like to move. I'm looking forward to using it on a later team. That's gonna be like a bread and butter staple when we go to Hoenn. What might it would have charm? Yeah, I feel like I would have charm right now. Learn flame thrower. Alright, now before we travel the world, I do want to start this next story beat. I do want to start the next story beat. Yeah, yes, okay. So we'll do the next few story beats, and once we're told to go to Snowpoint City, then we'll travel the world and get some stuff done. Too slow! But yeah, I had to go do some stuff. Come on, let's move it! I'm sorry, I was busy! Here we can learn a lot about the lore of Sinnoh. Definitely a place I appreciate a lot more nowadays. Than I did as a kid. Well, because like reading, I don't want to read. Not like I'm playing a game where it's 90% reading. Reading, I don't want to do that. And here we got a lot of different stuff. Not finding any specifically. Oh well. Hey, Kay, over here this way. I probably wasn't looking at the right shelves. Okay, Gramps, I brought Kay like I said. Alright, I'll be out of here. Okay, I get it. Okay, everyone's finally here. Okay, everyone, listen. You may have forgotten already, but I studied the evolution of Pokemon. But the more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. The Pokemon that evolve and those that don't. So, what makes them different from each other? Do those who are immature as living immature? I don't know what that word is. Immature. Oh wait, immature. That's how you spell immature? Okay. Do those that are immature as living beings evolve to ones more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Interesting that he says make. Interesting that he worded it like that, because we do have a legendary Pokemon that evolves now, but that doesn't contradict this line of dialogue. Because it's of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve. Not, what do we... Are we to assume that the legendary Pokemon are complex as creatures? Or complete as creatures? This is where you three come in. In the 3 lakes of Sinnoh, there are said to be Mirage Pokemon. If we can obtain data on them, it may shed some light on how the processes of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each of you to take each of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these Pokemon that are considered to be more ideal. What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokedex. And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give you a Pokedex? That's water under the bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is... I misread that. I thought Barry said that. Okay. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for you to becoming a better trainer too. You can count on me. I'll help with my Pokedex too. Okay, you'll go too, won't you? Of course I would. I would have made it I would have made all of you go regardless anyway. Now there are 3 lakes. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. Don, you go to Lake Verity. Will do. Barry, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. That would take you almost to Snow Point City. The world there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go. Hey, what did it say about me? What's saying about me, Gramps? Yeah, of course, Gramps. You know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hottest. And you know what? I'm going to catch those legendary Pokemon for you. You know, as thanks for giving us our Pokemon back on Route 201. Even though I completely forgot about it until just now. Very well, I'm counting on you. That leaves K with Lake Velo. The lake is between Bearstone and Pastoria, if memory serves. Doom has stopped. But are all of you unharmed? What was that about? No, wait. I mean, TV, news, anything. Oh no. The galactic bomb. What you've just witnessed is actual footage from the scene. It has been taken by a cameraman who happened to be there. It's certainly impressive. Who knows what that explosion could have exposed at the lake. Gramps, they said it was an explosion. But why at Lake Valley? Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. You kids be careful going downstairs. Okay, you should leave now too. There may be aftershocks, however. I clicked too fast. Yeah, no, this is where the story really gets going. We are entering the climax of the game. That tremor, it wasn't a natural occurrence. Hey, old dude and kids, did you hear? They're saying there was a huge explosion at Lake Vela. But I hear everything is fine now. I guess it was just a lot of noise. Gramps, I'm going. I have a bad feeling about this. That berry can't sit still. Okay, I don't like to demand, but I need you at Lake Valor. It's impossible for things to be okay, not after an explosion like that. But I have no idea what is taking that place. But before you go, let me stress: don't get in over your head. We will try to join you as soon as we expect Lake Verde. Hey, you'll be okay, no matter what, right? And I'll try my best. Try my best, Don. Welland. I'll try my very best. So after, use fly. One thing I always liked imagining as a kid is whenever the raptor would use fly, instead of like getting on its back, I imagine I grab onto her talent and just fly around like that. I always thought that was such a cool image of like how fly could work. But yeah, now we got some trouble back here. Back here, we have to go investigate Lake Verity. No, not Verity. How did I forget the lake names already? Lake Valor. But first, I want to go put some honey on that tree real quick since I forgot to do it earlier. And since we can on a Kogan, why not? Just a real quick bowl. Make this quick. Nope. Not with that. That's super effective. I don't get why. I honestly wonder why Pursuit was removed. I don't know why Pursuit was removed in Generation 8. So many moves were lost in the transition from Gen 7 to 8. And while I get most of them, like Z moves and signature moves of Pokemon that weren't in the game, but why was Hidden Power, Pursuit, Frustration, and Return moves removed? Those are like 4 great moves. Like 4 great. Those are like 3 great moves in frustration. 4 great moves in frustration. Oh wait, I forget this. Oh, what? Are fighting types immune to ghosts? No, the other way around. Also, poor Abyss. I'm gonna win. Or not. I just realized something. Abyss probably learns mean luck. Oh, that's gonna be so useful for later. Oh, that's gonna be so useful for later. Anyway, we'll just head back to Pastoria City. Today, I would definitely recommend going this way to reach the lake. Lake is a lot faster than going from Bearstone. Yeah. Cool. Now let's head off. On a bike, let's go. Another thing I like to imagine is that the entire game did not take place at the time you're playing. It's just playing like. Because it always feels weird sometimes, like, you're fighting the Pokemon League at 1 in the morning. But hey, sometimes that's the only time you can play. But no, I would imagine like this would actually happen like midday. Really appreciate this map. This is the only time you see it in the game. Next up, Lake Verity. Those closest citizens with that hick town called Twinleaf. We can roar in there completely unstopped. What now? What's up, poor Magical? Poor Magical flopping about. On what side do? Oh, you're not Venom. Okay. What? We like to join the Magikarp and flopping around in the mud. That sounds like a threat, but also sounds fun. That's probably a threat, but that does sound kind of fun. Anyway, I cannot harm you. Steven, go. Yeah, no, this is actually a very unique location. Who is this? Yeah, no, this is actually a very unique location. It's the only time in the game where you can see this lake removed of its water. Wait, can I wait? Can I not have learned? Can I not have relearned metronome? I just realized that. Huh? I'll have to double check that. Check that, but overwhelming. Thank you. Yeah, no. On the website there is not any evening letter in the user's photograph stuff. Oh, 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 these poor Magico. Yeah, no, don't worry. There isn't any like hidden items or anything to find here. I mean, the only thing you'll be missing out is these trainers. The trainers and any dialogue you may miss. Yeah, man. Ah, you think I'm trapped in here with you? No, you're trapped in here with me! Shadow Punch! I could have been a little better. You know, over the role business is gonna play is just as is a tank support, tank support, and nothing wrong with that. Probably out of all the moves, I'm probably gonna keep Shadow Ball. Maybe if there's another stronger physical ghost type move I'm not thinking of. And Abyss launch Shadow Force? I don't know, but Abyss sure can level up. I know, it's so sad. You know, get to see all these Magikarps talking about. Yep, so let's not battle all of them. Instead, let's give Friction some time to shine since we haven't used him all day today. Go into the Valor Cavern. The mission is proceeding without a hitch. Without a hitch. The boss should be pleased. Everything is for everyone, and for the good of Team Galactic. I recognize your face. You're a child who raided the Team Galactic building in Eterna. Jupiter should be ashamed of herself being beaten by a child. But anything and anyone that opposes Team Galactic must be crushed. Even the very thought of opposition will not be tolerated. Here we have Team Galactic admin, Saturn. What Commander said. Not probably my favorite of the three. Because he has blue hair. I am that simple. Simple. I see blue hair and I like. And they're automatically cool. Yeah. Yeah, now we met our third and final core admin. I mean, there's also one more scientist character who we haven't seen much of in a while. But we'll get to know him sooner or later. That isn't doing much at all. Ow. Ouch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, still after. Still after to knock him down with. Why does Krogan have like a red mustache? And Toxic have a red mustache. I can't unsee it. It kind of looks like a red, like, pencil thin mustache. No, I can't unsee it. So, also, this was your ace Pokemon. Pokemon, forgot about that. Well, now it's your, Dice Pokemon. Diced Pokemon. Yeah. It's true ace Pokemon. Bonzo! I was gonna say it's dead, but nope, it's a bulky guy. What can I say? I really like Bonzo. It's definitely I like Bonzo. If I wasn't using Dusclops, I would be using Bonzo in this playthrough. It's a great both of them are great walls. I feel like Bonzo is like better like defensively. Well, Dusclops would be better like being maybe a bit better when it comes to like stalling, especially with its ability pressure. Woohoo! So after that's with 2, and that's with -2 speed. I know it's a Bonzo. They're not known for their attack stats, but still just awesome to see. Awesome. It just feels great to see my Pokemon hang on by a thread. You, my friend, are tough. I can see why you'd apply us so. Gah! Even I, a commander, only managed to buy us time? But that's fine. A tried like you will never be able to stem the flow of time. Team Galactic will get the 3 legendary Pokemon of the lake. With their power, we will create an entirely new universe. By now, Mars should have captured a Pokemon of Lake Verity. That's no good. Not good at all. Dawn! Mom! That one guy who really likes science! I don't even know if he lives here. I don't know where the science guy is in this game. Off the top of my head. Mom, quick, I need home cooking. Thank you, Mom. Let's go. What's alone? Okay, what timing? Those Team Galactic scoundrels are after the legendary Pokemon. You gotta help Dawn. Ouch, what is with this old timer? Okay, so we got a series of double battles with some of them being optional. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. The tag team of the century. It's our mission to stall you. Sorry, but we gotta do our job. In order for it to bring peace to the world, we must control it. I mean, you're technically correct, I guess. I guess you would be bringing a peace to the world, but we're not gonna let you do that. Because this world is always pretty peaceful. It's you guys who are causing the problem. Alright, earthquake. Aerial Ace. Fake out. Bana, 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 bana. Dana, dana, dana. Bana, bana, bana. Oh no! Our one weakness! Flying types! Or should you think? That's what the Raptor's here for. Not for flying types specifically, but like any wonderful update. Feels good to have these two working together again. Ah, barely. Just barely. Hey, I didn't mention this earlier, but I remember around the time I did water gym for the first time, I accidentally turned off the battle animations. So I actually did that whole gym without them, and I was so confused. Synthesis, that is good. I'm gonna keep my old moves because I like being able to drain HP from my enemies. Lovely too. And just obliterate it. Doctor just makes a fist and punches that bird across the leg. Alright, now we could enter the next fight with Steven and Bubbles as a tag team. Or we just completely ignore them and just have fun in the lake. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we gotta go back to that cave. Yeah, Cydex remind me of that one cave, I think the Ragged Passage? Rabbit Passage? What it's called? Oh yeah, no, that's right. That's right. In this game, the encounters are all the same. Damn, I know in some games the encounters over here would be different from the encounters on the mainland. Well, by the entrance. But I already have them. Thought I got that later. Ooh, Fire Blast. Yeah, I thought I got that the Fugo Ironworks. Maybe I do. Maybe I took out the second one. Anyway. Now you're cornered. That face. That brings back bad memories. I'm talking about the Windworks. I caught a whole lot of trouble for that incident. What's with that look on your face? Do you remember me? Wait, don't you? Fine, whatever. I'll tell you who I am again. I am Mars, one of Team Galactic's commanders. So what is it? Are you a WWE couple to direct you? Not a chance. Not even a teeny one. You're all going down. Yeah, I was gonna say what she said there if I was a girl, but no, it actually would be the same thing since if I'm playing as the girl, then it's not Dawn, it's Lucas. Hey, time for the rematch of the century. Mars versus me. This random 10-year-old.
A 10-year-old.
I did. I was out there around 10 years old. You know, I was out there 10 years old when I first got my Pokemon. I got my first Pokemon game. Yeah, I mean, it was very cathartic. It was very cathartic literally getting my first Pokemon game the same time Ash did in the anime. Now, fun fact, canonically, Red and Blue were 11 when they got their first Pokemon. Not 10. Not 10, and there are many cases where other trainers don't start until they're older, like in Black and White. I'm pretty sure you're teenagers. And I would not be surprised if Legends Arceus, canonically you're supposed to be your BDSP character like a year or two after they became champion or something. But my lore, it's different. I do like the lore I came up with for what happened during Legends Arceus. Okay, specifically for K. And I find it kind of sweet. That's sweet, and I'll explain when we get there. That's exactly we're gonna need to play through a certain game in order to reach that point, but we don't have to worry about that now. Now all we gotta do is worry about Air Slash. Oh man, if I really wish I could swap your ability, Steven. Like, let me check your ability again. Did it swap? No, but so I really wish I could swap the Serene Grace, Silverwind, Air Slash, and Flamethrower. Oh, that sounds delicious. Also, now I'm asleep. What the heck? Heck, I closed my eyes for a second. Well, only one thing to do. So after, obliterate. After, intimidate. And obliterate. Close combat. Oh, Jafata. Yeah, I forget. Purgly is out there a really fast Pokemon. Overall, I see the speed. Overall, especially nowadays, I see the speed stat less as the Pokemon's canonical speed, like how fast they can go, but more like their agility and reaction time. I think that's a much better way to look at it. Look at it, since you're not going to be going full speed, going your max speed during your average Pokemon battle. I lost again. So first the win works, and now Lake Verde, I owe you for. This shouldn't be happening, Team Galactus Commander. Calm down, Miles. My mission was to transport the lake Pokemon to our HQ. That's right, I accomplished my mission without a problem. Team, we're pulling out. The boss is waiting at the HQ. The Pokemon of the 3 lakes are connected to them. Thanks to Saturn's grandstanding at Lake Valor, the cavern appeared here. It was the cavern where the Pokemon Mesprit slept. Mesprit appeared to probably go help his friends. That worked out well for us. It was super easy to catch. So now we have them all. Mesprit, the being of emotion. Azelf, the being of willpower. And Yuxi, the being of intelligence. Now that we have them all, you can look forward to what plans Team Galactic has for them. I see. This also occurred at Lake Valor. Another legendary Pokemon was taken away by Team Galactic. Both of you went up against full-fledged criminals. In fact, you were unharmed. Harmed is reason enough to celebrate. But what about Barry? What is happening in Lake Cutie? Is Barry safe? Well, We'll have to go figure that out next time because we got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of stuff to do, and Barry is just gonna have to wait. Let's start at the bottom. Hey, you. First, let's head down to the lower section of this lower section of Sinnoh that we could have done earlier after we got Surf. Like I said, I want to wait until we get Strength. Right? I feel like this is a much better point to stop and smell the roses, go in the region with everything we now have. On Route 219, we can now surf down and head over this way. I've got some kids here. Get switching in on this action. And boop. Double battle time. I love my inflatable tube, so I admire jellyfish Pokemon. I can't swim without my inflatable tube, but my Pokemon might be strong. I should have sent a mail. Oh no, it's Mel. Hi. The explosion. Oh, the great explosion. I'm having a great time. I know. I could make a joke. I know I could make a joke out of this. I can't think of one right now. I'm not really in the mood right now to make that joke again. I could make a joke out of this. I think I will. I'll just dub over my own audio. Later having Mel be more shocked and depressed, and then Shell's over there like, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. Oh, speaking of depression, I gotta go take my pills. I'll be right back. Okay, to be more accurate, I don't actually take pills for depression. At least I don't think so. But my pills help me with my they help me with like my stuttering, my Tourette's, but just overall just keep me normal. Well, without them, I definitely would not be able to stream to the effectiveness as I am now. Woohoo! Voice Wilson. Again, I'm so lucky this playthrough. What the heck? Oh, I did remember something. Oh, I did remember something really cool about Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Actually, there was a glitch in that game where if you have, I think, the correct trainer ID, secret ID, something like that, and a Pokemon with Cute Charm, it basically reverses the shiny odds. makes it so shiny Pokemon are common. It makes it so shiny Pokemon are common and regular Pokemon are not. Regularly colored Pokemon are not common. But it only works if you have a Pokemon with Q-Charm. Q-Charm at the front of your party. It is really cool. It's really cool. If I could figure out how to do that, I might. Oh no, I might try it for like my playthrough. Oh no, maybe I'll go for a shiny starter after playthrough. Maybe we'll see what happens. That's not until much later actually. That's the Kelly. I love you, Kelly, but no. Gotta keep the door closed. Yeah, no, that actually that will be the last. Actually, Johto is the last region we go to before Paldea. Yeah, because I'm going in the order I played through the game, so we'll be doing order I played through the game, so we're doing Platinum, Unova, we'll do Sinnoh, Unova, Black and White, Unova again, and Black and White 2. Carlos, Hoenn, Alola again. Kanto via Let's Go. Sword and Shield. Hisui. Actually, no, Hisui, Paldea, then Johto. I didn't. Then Johto. It just took me a while. Yeah. It took me a while. Yeah, it took me a while to finally give that game a shot. Hey, Pin Missile's gonna be really good on you. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I forgot fighting and Bug always did by each other. Is my pills giving me health burn? I'm getting heartburn a lot lately. I wonder if that's why. Oh, that's why. I'll make sure next time to take them one at a time. Instead of just like grabbing all of them and just put them in my mouth like oh blah 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 drink. Here with an audience. I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun just talking to myself. You can really tell I'm if you're out there watching this. But thank you. Take it off. You can really tell I am enjoying myself. Seeking! I never really appreciate. I'm gonna take a moment to appreciate this. I love that red water. That red water on the ground. That red water beneath us since it's sunset. That looks really cool. Like, why are you captivating me? I like Seeking. Not a Pokemon I've ever used. Probably not a Pokemon I will ever use unless I like go through if I do a casual playthrough of Pokemon Let's Go, maybe. Or even that. There are a lot of water types, Gen 1 water types I've never used that I want to use. Like I've never used the Starmie. I want to use a Starmie one day. Maybe in Legends. Maybe in Legends, yeah. Legends, no, yeah, let's go without the... Yeah, let's go about the. Well, I shouldn't really have it on anyway. Anyway, since I do need to catching Pokemon. I think I wish I should have actually had the egg in my party. Yeah, whatever. I'll put it in there next time I see it. Next time I see a PC. And while I fry this guy's fish and others, let me check the what's achievement. Yes, I know there's something here. Check out Pokemon. Nope, not what I was thinking. Nope, not what I was thinking. Okay. But hey, great to see Friction finally in the 100 plus club for their special attack. And a protein. Heck yeah, give that to Torterra. And if Torterra won't take it, then give it to Staraptor. Heck yeah, base attack. And I'll give you the HP up as well. I got Wear Candy. You know what? I'll save it. I'll save the Wear Candy for later. We got a cool tent. And a quick ball. What is? Nothing. No, I won't. You never know when you find a shiny. Hey. And the cool was cat. Tentacles. The Zubats of the sea. You would think those would be Magikarps, but nope. Nope. Anyway, we got an item. Got an Ultra Ball. And here we have a very unique landmass. There was some pretty interesting Pokemon, like Giraffawig. Hi, Giraffawig. I'm the kind of trainer who, while I do like trying to have, like, especially at the newer games where you can actually see the Pokeballs that you caught your Pokemon in, I like having a variety of Pokeballs for putting my team in a variety of Pokeballs, and sometimes trying to match them up. But overall, if I'm catching, like, if I find, like, a rare Pokemon, especially one that's gonna, like, run away, I'm not gonna I don't really want to worry about. I'm not going to worry about the ball they're in. If I just want to catch it. So I do wish there was a mechanic to where you can, like pay some money to swap the Pokeball that your Pokemon has. So like if you like I don't know, catch a Giraffawig in a Duck's ball, but you want him in a luxury ball. Or instead, you can pay like, I don't know, 100,000 Poké Dollars plus holding the Pokeball that you want to swap out with to swap the Pokeball from the Dust Ball to the Luxury Ball. With the only caveat being that you do not keep the Dust Ball. That'd be good. Yeah, so here we have a very unique daily event. I say unique because you cannot actually fly to this area Last to my knowledge. It's also really annoying since this guy is also one of the more annoying one of the more tricky daily events. Talk to this man? I saw today's number 62! Show me a Pokemon that's level 62. If you can, I will reward you. Yeah. So here's the free items: a black belt, an equip belt, and a focus sash. But in order for him to give it to you, you need to show him a Pokemon at the correct level. And we don't have a Pokemon that's level 62. Oh, there's also a honey tree. And some berries. So yeah, this is so yeah, that guy's pretty annoying. That guy's pretty annoying to complete his mission, so. But I'll come by here each day and try and get it. I think we gotta do it at least once if we want to get that achievement for it. What does it say exactly? Yep, show the guy the correct number and obtain the black belt. So we just need the black belt. And a jump! A pen missile! Come on, Friction. You can do it. You can use Fin Missile. Or get completely destroyed by a chill. I love you. Baby, so I have to obliterate. Exodia! Obliterate! I think that would be a cool name for Lucario. I would love to see an Egyptian Pokemon region. That feels very. That would have a lot of potential to it. I also hope the next Pokemon game, that main series, at the very least, has the ability to use Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution, especially after ZA. So hey, it's an Azumo. He got over there to push it. It turns out they were just trans. Turns out she was just trans. Yeah, no, fun fact. Male and Azumo has different gender ratios. So depending on the game, they can swap genders. They can swap genders upon evolution. I think that was fixed in either Gen 5 or Gen 6. I don't know when it was fixed, but it's still just a funny fact. Funny fact, I don't think it was one of those glitches that kind of stayed. Oh, it did. It wasn't really, oh no, I wouldn't, I guess people would find it problematic. I guess it would have caused problems if that fact became more well known. Oh yeah. Oh well. Well, we defeated Ace Trainer Sean. And our reward is berries! And this Pokemon trying to eat them! Bravo it. No, there's gotta be more Pokemon here than Giraffaric and Floatzel's. I mean, I like Giraffaric and Floatzel's, but I need more than that. Oh yeah, speaking of like Giraffaric and other Pokemon that get new evolutions in later games, I think if you get a specific type of Dunsparce in this game, in Gen 4 games, and then take it over to Paldea, it will guarantee a 3-segment. So you could get a guaranteed 3-segment shiny to Dunsparce if you know what you're doing. Maybe I should do something like that, like have like a daily, like shiny hunt. Maybe I would need to play through Paldea again, I guess. Yes, I did play through the game a little bit, mostly just enough so I can get the shiny ruins because I really wanted them, especially the goldfish. I love that shiny. No, I wonder if I could. No, I wonder if I reset the game if I could get him again. I might try that. Oh no, we can't do that yet. Oh, we can't even go in there. Oh man. I'll explain what that is in after this battle. Oh, you picked the wrong bubbles. So after I have Ice Fang. I will freeze you, son. Nope, not this time. And then yeah, that's the power of it though after. Let me show you my own. You showed me yours, now I'll show you mine. Yeah, fly, why not? Whee! Imagine just use fly and then just leave. They don't have to use fly. Let's get out of here. I would turn that. I would better at that. I think I could turn that into a clip. Hey, level 39. Let's go. It's Joe Alphawood. It's a palindrome. Not the first Pokemon. Not the first Pokemon over palindrome. That honor went to Eevee, I believe. But the first Pokemon to teach me what a palindrome was, I will say. Yeah, Java is definitely the palindrome Pokemon. Eevee is just a coincidence. I love this game's music. So nostalgic. Not my favorite battle theme in the series. I think Black and White 2 is my favorite, but yeah. Yeah, the Power Park isn't open yet. They're still setting things up. Now, this is something that we cannot do, but we still need to go in there and like do stuff. So even though we can't do anything there, there's still stuff we can do there. You feel me? You understand? You getting what I'm throwing down? I'm not black enough to do that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's head into the. Let's continue before I embarrass myself even more. Okay, let's go to some ironworks. Well, we got a few things we can do on here. First, we got some petrol base. Then we got this lovely lady who will give us a berry. An Aspear berry. Got an item we can grab down here. I think a few items because that's why there's another small lake down there as well. And then another way before it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do now that we have stuff. Ooh, this place is a lot bigger than I remembered. Yeah, I imagine you use like the two silver spikes to break the rocks. That'll crush it them with a giant feet. What do you call those on Torterra? I'm lucky with a luck incense that can help breed a certain Pokemon, and it acts as a amulet one, but I don't think it stacks. Thunderbolt. Yay! Oh, yet another Pokemon. It's a Psyduck! And that's why Psyduck reminds me of this place, because I think this is the first area I found a Psyduck in. I don't know. I don't know. I just associate this cave with Psyducks. I also forgot to grab that egg again. Oh well. At least we have water pulse. TM03 water pulse. That would have been a bit more useful earlier. Now I don't think it's that worth it. Yeah, still a good move. Still a good move. Had the ability to confuse the opponent. But Floats is more of a physical attacker. If it's gonna have any special move, it's gonna be Surf. Spinning in circles! Yeah! Get back to Jubilife. And yeah, like I said earlier, we're just really just chilling. Going through the region. We'll probably end the stream with when we catch the Feebas. But we got all the time in the world. Don't need to worry about stuff right now. Yes, I'll put Torterra in the box for now. Never mind, we need Rock Smash. Well, I'm not sure if we need Rock Smash, but we're gonna need but we'll probably need Rock Smash, so I get put the right button. Best or fiction? Let's go. Let's put this in the box. Actually, no. No, yes. At the yes, since we will be surfing a lot, it will just make things easier. Okay, so we have this small lake. With an HP up. I'll give that to Abyss when we're done here. Probably should have done that earlier as well, but it's good on Torterra as well. A Sea Incense. We should have used to I don't know specifically who, but I don't. I think no. Yeah, I don't know specifically who. I never really used the incense items except for the luck incense. They basically work as copies of other items, but if you give them to a certain Pokemon and breed them, it will give you a baby Pokemon instead of a regular one. So, for example, if you give, I think a Snorlax a luck incense, it will give you a Munchlax baby instead of another Snorlax, which can be useful. It can be useful. Baby Pokemon can learn moves other Pokemon cannot. The evolved forms cannot. Was that it? Yes. But there is stuff in the Oba cave I need to go to. An Oba gate, I mean. And shrinks. We have not caught a shrinks. Sorry, Shanks. This is who I traded you for. Sorry, Shanks. I wish you were a better Pokemon. I don't think Shanks needed. I don't think they needed the Dark type. I think they just need more physical, with more physical electric moves or better physical electric moves. Like, if they had like one good physical electric move, I think that would just make them so much better. Not better, at least in a casual setting. And this is why we need Rock Smash. Because of Geodudes. Okay, so now we can fully explore the Over Gate. I feel like you should be able to find a Lapis here, but you can't. That's in the Johto region. Oh! I think that's a I think that guy is a dragon tamer. And we'll probably our first dragon tamer class. Do we got anything? No, we don't have well we have Ice Fang. And yep, and I'm a veteran. Veteran, yes, but don't you dare treat me like a senior citizen. Okay, no, you're a veteran trainer, okay. Where did your hair come from? Yeah, no, and that's why we needed strength. And that's why I waited for strength, because I knew we were gonna find some strength puzzles alongside the other stuff. Yep, baby strong, but you're still a baby. You may be strong, but you're still a Graveler. And we're not in Generation 5 yet. You may be intimidating, but I have Ice Fang. And luck. Oh no! But yeah, now that I think about it, 2 of the Pokemon that I know learn Sky Attack. Now, Togekiss and Pidgeot are both Pokemon I would not teach Sky Attack to, since Sky Attack is a physical attack. Who else can learn Sky Attack? Like, they're not really a move I think about that much. Oh, so it's called Godbird in Japanese. That's awesome. Let's see. Pidgeot, Pharaoh, Farfetch. Well, what? Zapdos, Moltres, not Articuno for some reason. Noctowl, Lugia, Ho-Ho, Artaria, Terrakiss, Young Pheasant line, Sigilyph, Waviary line, both Waviaries, Manibus, Halucha, Wipeout, all by level up. And I've used most of those Pokemon, actually. I might teach on Pheasant when we end up using them. Maybe Waviary if we end up using them. No, I don't think so. I don't know. My Black and White 2 team is going to be kind of weird. Oh. Two make meta, and 3 make spirit, shaping the world. Huh? Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird since what the question is: do I base it off? Since it's gonna be Focus Punch. Since it's gonna be a bit of a fusion of my first Black and White team, Black and White 2 team, and my most recent Black and White 2 team. Since I don't have memories, since I don't have full memories of what that team was. I did lose half the members. Kodak! I've been Kensuke-Mori's favorite Pokemon, and yet it has not gotten anything. So the poor Kodak. I want Kodak to get something. Get something like a Mega Evolution, Mega Evolution, a signature move, a new evolution, something. A Psychic type. Psychic type. Heck, I'll take a Fairy type at this rate or something. I don't know. Just give this duck something to do. Two, 3, 4. What interesting thing to say about it is that I have a friend that likes it, and you did doing Black and White too. Can't get a side up pretty early in that game. Anyway, more items. Quick Break! Heck yeah, that's a great move. Anyway, just a solid fighting type attack. Heck, and the ability to break screens. And bricks. Man, I wish this was all the HMs, but no, we got 2 more. And Flash. Technically. Okay, I want a book break. I think. No, I'll save it. Oh. Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save it unless it can be learned by Dusclops. By Abyss. And I might consider teaching it to Abyss. Well, I'll think about it. I'll probably save it. Because I want to save both of my TMs because I'm going to be making a competitive team when we get to the Battle Frontier. So I want to keep the majority of my items, majority of my TMs and stuff, so I can have as much freedom with them, as much freedom as I possibly can. Okay, I'm putting Repel on. This is just annoying. I could make a sand team for that. I put Powdon, Garchomp, and some Steel type. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that would be good. Garchomp on attack, Garchomp on pure power. Have Hippowdon as the sand setter along with type diversity. Oh. Oh no, so that was the item, okay. Diversity and then steel type as a wall. That's good. Could be a possibility. If it's so small, I'll just head out. Where to head out normally? Excuse me, I'm sorry I keep burping. Okay. Let's head to the Fugo Ironworks. I remember being very surprised when I found this area as a kid. Like, I felt like I was really exploring and just finding, like, I was really on a journey. Really finding just cool places I never knew existed. And that's one thing I love about this. That's one thing I love about Pokemon. Something that was sadly lost in the later games, where there just isn't much of a region to explore. Or even when there isn't like much to find. But to find, or what is there isn't really anything there. I know it'll make sense if you. I know it'll make sense once we get to Generation 9 and Generation 8 and 9. But I'm gonna appreciate what we have here. We can also catch a Drifloon since it's Friday. Drifloon? Yeah, this is also an achievement. There's also an achievement, so... Achievement. I already got Drifloon, so I don't really need to do this. Yeah, it's all just one. But yeah, after you complete the Valley 1 works, you can come back here on Fridays to get them. Jealous. Oh, I'm so happy. They do look really happy. Yeah, I keep that. That's fine now. Yeah, so now with Surf, we can go across this river. Get an Electroizer that will allow it to evolve Electabuzz. Wherever he is. And we go up here. We find Thunderbolt! Nice! So we didn't need to buy it. So that was fine. No, that's fine. I'm happy we at least have an infinite source of them. Not many TMs like that in this game. Now if we continue on this aquatic path. You can head right past Floroma Town. A large shells on the seafloor, or the river floor. We can go back over here and grab these berries. Some wasp berries I planted. Also, I didn't plant any berries at the bottom because it's just so out of the way. Oh my cat's going crazy. Hey, give me a sec. Let me go check on my dog. Okay, guess I'm gonna end a bit earlier than I thought I was. But here we have the Fugo Ironworks, but also the back entrance to Floroma Meadow. You know, such a very unique and beautiful location full of flowers. You can find a miracle seed, Ultra Ball. Our sinuses can go crazy. A rare candy. We can completely ruin these flowers. And leaf stone. Yeah. Yeah, so we can finally go up here. Yeah, just a big patch of flowers, but it's a cool big patch of flowers. Anyway, here we are at the Fugo Ironworks. Got some brand new berries we can pluck, along with magmas. Weird, booby head. Nah. Nah, well, it's always worth a shot. The worst part is that we're almost double the level, so we're not double, but we're almost 10 levels above, so can't really deal damage to him. Oh, so we just gotta get lucky. Bagwell, the Spitfire Pokemon. Alright, and we got some Citrus Berry. Nope, no, I'm not gonna plant here. 2 Weeper Berries, make that 4. I don't remember these. Weeper Berries. Yeah, funny enough, since I am ending stream earlier, it comes too bad. I actually won't be going for Feebas. Dang. Oh well. At least I get to go get a snack. Snack after stream. And we can find a Magnemite. Anyway, if you want to fully evolve Magnemite, I think you need to level up the evolved form at Macronet. Alright, let's try. Pretty simple, it was the first stage evolution. They're always pretty easy to catch. Not gonna worry too much on trying to catch all the... Excuse me, sorry. Not gonna worry about trying to catch all the Pokemon, like, right now. Right now. Just, if we see a new Pokemon from now on, since I have a full team, if we see a new Pokemon, I'll catch it. If we see a big mushroom, I'll pluck it. And we see a Fugo Ironworks, I'll enter it. A completely optional dungeon. Something you just do not see in the newer Pokemon games. Because they take so much. Something you just don't see in the newer Pokemon games. This is a really cool area, and I felt really special to find it. Find it just by exploring the world. But I don't exactly fully remember the lore of this place. Yes, here we got some workers with Machamp, I mean. You should be a Machamp by now. Or maybe it's a Machoke. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's swap you out for Steven. Steven always felt more normal type than flying. Has a lot to do with the design being just so very white. Hair slash. Go ahead. Super effective? Nope, just super effective. There's the magic. I think making a Pokemon game would be a lot of fun. Lot of fun, or at the very least, like slightly modifying one to like get new teams and stuff. I really wish making Pokemon games, making Pokemon ROM hacks via for the DS games was a lot easier and a lot more accessible. That's what like the GBA games are. So I would 100% make a mod of the Pokemon Black and White 2 if I knew how. Probably wouldn't be anything like too special, like Dyrano mod, which I'll definitely be playing on stream one day. I can't wait to play some Volt. I think they're making a Volt White 2 Redux, so I'm looking forward to playing that. Then that one comes out. Magnemite. I'm not paying attention to my like I've been paying attention to my chat. I've not paid attention to like my views or anything like that today. I think it's a sign of me just really enjoying my time. Yeah, man, I think that's a good thing, especially for a streamer. You know, just enjoying my time, shooting the shit with myself, telling stories about the game I'm playing, or just having fun first impressions. Yeah, I think after I explore the Ironworks, I'll end the stream. Funny enough, I didn't even get the Feebas. Yeah, I'll probably title the next stream like the stream does not end until I find a Feebas. And the Feebas just just to help me out. I don't know, maybe that'll help out. I don't know. I don't know, definitely will be more of an eye-catching title. Got a wet child. There's like like 2 pixels in the center of that fire animation. Yep. What are these things in the universe? What are spin panels in the universe? What are the point of them? Like I would get it if it's like for like automation or something, but they have conveyor belts. The world may never know. So yeah, I think we got one of every color shard. And a Firestone. Fun fact, Firestones only worked on Gen 1 Pokemon up until Pansia. No. Download. No. Definitely no. Let's do top. Yes, this was actually the one I needed. Now I can grab a walk incense. Yet another incense to help Pokemon breeding. Yep, that just leads back there. I didn't even think you could stand back here. Neat. Are you maybe getting annoyed about the where the floor panels take you? Not really. Oh, William, pretty used to how these puzzles work. Magma! Bubbles! Fight! Power jet? Anyone? Priority, baby! Critical it! Super effective! Heck yeah! And a level up! No, you're going down in waters. You're drowning. And right here we have Mr. Fugo. Well, hello. I don't often get a visitor here. I tried to make the Ironworks one better without the floor's moving tiles, but no one was happy about it. They said the moving floor made them dizzy. But why don't... Well, but you don't want to listen to me whine. Here's a souvenir. A star piece. My Ironworks makes iron by removing impurities from iron ore. In the process, we find a variety of colored shards. If you like to trade the star pieces for the shards, yeah. There you go, red, blue, yellow, green, shards of different colors. My Ironworks would be nothing if it wasn't for no iron. That's why I'm always thankful for the nature supplying me with iron. Oh, so that's what you can do here. So you can keep trading in star shards or whatever the star pieces for one of each shard type. That's really useful. These folks, but there are far to move tutors in this version of the game. I'm gonna try and like organize my bag a little bit. Yeah, look at that. We got a lot of shards now. Definitely a pretty good, not a possibly good way of getting shards. So probably getting them via the underground probably is overall better. Well, better, but here you get one of each type. Definitely another way to get them, and not a bad thing. You got flamethrower. I kind of swore he could have interacted with this, but no, can't. Yeah, the only annoying part is that it is very out of the way. Right? Right, but other than that, I'd say that was a good detour. See if there's no new Pokemon here we can encounter. Nope. Okay. Well, I think that's it for tonight. This has been a lot of fun. I just love this game so much. Sadly, we couldn't go through everything this game had to offer, but everything stuff its strength had to offer. But that's more for next time. Next time on Pokemon Platinum, we will fully explore the rest of the region along with obtaining that Feebas. That stream is not going to end until we obtain 2 Feebas eyes. I'll see you guys next game. Bye-bye.